Moving on to our next speaker, Hasmin Miroy, or Master Coach Hasmin, is a woman of the 21st century. She has a lot of expertise and experience in the helping industry. She is a pastor's wife, a mother of two, founder and creator of Life's Labyrinth coaching community, and is a certified CACC life and mental health coach, mental model collector, and tribe builder for the Life Coach Philippines. She is also a registered medical technologist and presently serving Lifeline Diagnostics as marketing executive. With all her accolades and authority status, she is a woman clothed in humility and passion to bring out the best in life and the best in people. Her mission is to help people create a successful path that will put an end to life chaos, leading towards a life of purpose, mission, legacy, and wholeness through the platform of life coaching. Let's watch and join Master Coach Hasmin, founder and creator of Life's Labyrinth coaching community, as she enlightens us about the topic. Her name is Esther. Streaming live from San Mateo, Rizal, Philippines, ladies and gentlemen, Hasmin Miroy.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. What is your name? What does your name mean to you? What does your name mean to your family? And what does your name mean to the world? Before you think of your answer, let me share to you a beautiful story. There was an ordinary young Jewish woman who was adopted by her cousin after her parents passed away because they are victims of war. For their security, she and her cousin let, left their town and lived in a great Persian kingdom. And one day, the king of Persia was so angry with her queen because she did not obey the king. He asked to gather all the beautiful maiden in his kingdom to look for who would replace the disobedient queen. And so the Jewish woman, and with the help of her cousin, she went to the palace to join the search for a new queen. During that period, beauty was the most desirable attribute of a woman. She was stunningly beautiful, and as a result, she won the contest and became the Queen of Persia. It is probable that the king realized that she was more than just beautiful. She was intelligent, she is reliable, and she is courageous. These are the traits that attracted the king. All things went well with her and the king until one day there was a decree from the prime minister that all Jewish people were ordered to be exiled and get killed. And this is where the Jewish woman, who is now a queen, decided to rise up for her countrymen. She is willing to put her life in danger in order to save them. Although she was a queen at that time, she was still not secure as she is a Jewish woman. After a lot of prayer and fasting, she courageously asked the king to stop the order of the prime minister, the plot of killing all Jewish people. There was no guarantee that the king would see her and that the king would give in to her request. However, she risked her life and she courageously took that step regardless of what could happen to her. And God worked in the heart of the king, and the king ordered the death of the prime minister instead of killing of the Jews. Her beauty and character won the heart of the king. She was courageous. She said that if I perish, I perish. She was willing to act in behalf of her calling. A woman of beauty, a woman of character, and a woman of action. Her life is an inspiration to many people. She came from a very humble background. She was an orphan. However, all this did not stop her from realizing her dream and fulfilling her purpose. Her life reflects the struggles of the many most ordinary women who go through in the world today. She was fearless, she was loyal, she was patient, and she recognized her weakness. And always she is ready to ask for help and wisdom, and that is because of her humility. These are the ideal qualities that can help a woman to thrive in the modern world. Everyone, may I present her to you today? Her name is Esther. Her life and courage gives us a model to follow in approaching difficult and dangerous tasks. Like Esther, we can calculate the cost during difficult times and dangerous tasks that are entrusted to us. Esther realized that her life and her people were at stake. She set priorities. Esther believed that the safety of her race, that the safety of her people was more important than her life. That's why she prepared. She gathered all the support that she needed. She gathered all the people. They prayed and they fasted. She was determined to take a course of action and to take a bold move and take a bold decision. She did not think too long to think about it, not allowing the danger to stop her or to lessen her commitment to what she had to do for her people. Today, globally, we are faced with a lot of challenges. The challenge of malnutrition. Food is more than just a meal, it is survival. If hunger does not kill a child, it can cause lifelong physical and mental damage. There are a lot of children all over the world suffering from conflict and war and largely contributing to their hunger. And then there's the challenge of climate change. The weather on our planet is becoming more and more and more extreme, with the direct impact on the poorest and the most vulnerable children. Parents struggle to feed their children. Climate change is affecting the future of the most vulnerable people, and that is the children. And then there's the challenge of child marriage, gender discrimination. COVID 19 has created a crisis for girls around the world. A vulnerable family lost their income, and girls are being sold into child marriage just to make ends meet. And there's the challenge of refugees. More than 80 million now around the world were forced to flee their homes, and around half of them are under the age of 18. Violence and conflict are the main reasons that's why people flee. And now, in the Ukraine war, it's creating a child refugee. Almost every second, there is one child per second. There is one child per second that is a refugee. And now there is 1.5 billion children that are joined in the exodus from Ukraine. Families are risking everything. They take dangerous journeys in the hope of finding safety and stability. And the present challenge now that we all know is the crisis in Ukraine. It is spiraling into a widespread billion of people humanitarian catastrophe. Millions and millions of people right now are in urgent need of both inside Ukraine and in the neighboring countries. If you are the modern Esther today, what would you do about these challenges? How are you responding now to these challenges? What is the outcome that you would want to see? I firmly believe that God has given you a vision and God has given you a burden in your heart to help and to do something about these challenges. Today, I challenge you to think about it. Don't settle for a life without a purpose. Be aggressive and be courageous. There is something that you can do as a woman. And as I end, I would like to leave you this question. How much of your security lies in your possession right now? How much of your security lies in your position and in your reputation? God has not placed you in your current position without a purpose. He put you there to serve Him. He put you there for a purpose. He put you there for a mission. And as in Esther's case, this might involve risking your security. Are you willing to let go of that security? Are you willing to let God be your ultimate security? Are you willing to be a woman who rules by creating massive impact and influence? If you are saying yes today, and I repeat, if you are saying yes today, watch God be at work in your life. Perhaps this is the moment for which you have been created to fulfill your purpose. God has prepared you to act for such a time as this. Esther has left quite a legacy, and her noble characteristics are worth emulating. He gave us a very good example on how to stand up for our calling, on how to stand up for our purpose. But it's not easy. I know it is not easy. But if Queen Esther did it, an ordinary woman, but with great courage and with great faith, I know that you can do it too. How do you want to be remembered? This is Master Coach Hasmin from Life Coach Philippines, rising up and making a difference as a woman of courage and a woman of action. Thank you.